And from inside the gymnasium of Neuqua Valley High School right here in Naperville, Illinois, welcome to this Saturday afternoon girls varsity basketball matchup as the Wildcats, in their second-to-last home game of the year, play host to the Glenbard East Rams. I am Dominic Leacani for Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well, and I've got a special guest commentator with me, Mr. Mike O'Toole, one of the deans of students here at Neuqua Valley High School, also is a former boys basketball coach himself. Mike, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm doing great, Tom. Glad to be here. I'm excited to call this game with you. It's going to be great.
For sure. Thank you so much again for joining us. We've got a good one. The Rams and Wildcats going at it here today. Both are second in their respective conferences. The Wildcats are second in the DVC, while the Rams are second in the Upstate 8. The Rams overall 9-4 on the season. Last night they defeated Fenton 77-48. The Wildcats also coming off a win last night against Metea Valley. That was a conference win for them. That one was a final score of 52-40. On paper, both of these teams are pretty even here.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Coach Williams' team is always very aggressive on the defensive end, not afraid to gamble and trap and get out in passing lanes and make plays. So we'll see how that plays out.
Well, we're just about set to go here. Let's throw it down to our PA announcer, Mr. Brennan, for the national anthem.
Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And now here are the starting lineups, also brought to you by Mr. Brennan.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Neuqua Valley for the second matchup between Glenbard East and Neuqua Valley. First, the starters for Glenbard East. Number 1 forward, number 5, Kendall Crackle. At guard, number 10, Lauren Huber. At guard, number 21, Katie Mulats. At forward, number 22, Emily Ryan. And at forward, number 25, Denise Navarre. Glenbard East is coached by Nicole Miller and Athena Tolianis. And now for the starters for your Neuqua Valley varsity. At one guard, number 11, a freshman, Caitlin Washington. At another guard, a senior, number 22, Ellie Lisner. At forward, a senior, number 14, Jada Devine. And at forward, a freshman, number 20, Kylie Norcus. And in the middle, a senior, number 41, Claudia Gallegos. Neuqua was coached by Mike Williams, Jeremy Turner, Justin Williams, and Bobby Jones. Refs for this afternoon are Patrick Murphy, Colin Dawson, Carrie Kelly.
Well, we're just about set here again. Your starters for Neuqua, the usual five you'll see. The two freshmen with the three seniors. Washington, Devine, Norcus, Wisner, and Gallegos for the Rams. Crackle, Huber, Mulats, Ryan, and Navarre And Glenbard East will start with the ball here, again due to the COVID-19 restrictions. No tip-offs, and we're underway here as the Rams and the Wildcats take each other on. Quick turnover. Mulats couldn't handle it, and it'll be Wildcat ball going the other way. And Jada Devine inbounded it here to Caitlin Washington. Wildcats with their first possession of the game, and here's Devine. Now back out to Wisner on the left side. Here's Washington. She'll take a three to start it out, and she hits it. That's a quick start there for the Wildcats. Good shot selection there from Caitlin Washington, and here comes that press. And as you were saying, Mike, the Wildcats not afraid to gamble a little bit early, but they'll hold off for now.
Well, they got a turnover on the first possession. That's a great start.
Quick rebound there from Gallegos, and it quickly comes over here. Washington Wisner down low. Jada Devine, foul is called. It'll be a block. Glenbard East can't believe it. That'll send Devine to the line for her first 2 shots of the game. We saw Devine at the free throw line a lot last night, 4 times.
That was a really nice pass from Wisner to immediately kick the ball ahead to the rim runner, running to the basket.
First free throw from Devine is good. And free throw number 2 will go. So Devine puts the Wildcats up ahead by even more. Sends it to a 5-point lead. Norcus now with a quick tip and a steal. She'll get it back to Washington. Finds Wisner all alone for 3. She will hit it. You can't leave the co-commit beyond the 3-point line with that much time. And it's quickly 8-0 as the Wildcats start this one off on an 8-0 run. So here comes East. Crackle now, guarded there by Norcus. Back out for number 25, Navarre, and she gets it to Huber. Down low. Here's a drive and a post-up foul called, the and one.
Looks like they set a little flex screen there on the block, and we switched it and made a mismatch, and they were able to take advantage.
That's Emily Ryan getting the bucket to go. She'll go to the line. The first points for the Rams today. 8-2 our score. 6:31 remaining here in the first quarter. Still early in this one. Dominic Leocounty, Mike O'Toole for Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to this girls varsity basketball matchup between the Rams and the Wildcats. Quick putback there from Lauren Huber. Good job getting the rebound off the missed free throw, and the Rams now cutting the Wildcat lead in half.
Rams played man-to-man defense the first 2 possessions. Now they've gone to a 3-2 zone.
Here's Washington trying to go down low. Gallegos quick 2, won't go. Rebound scrambled for taken by Devine. She'll put it back up for the 2. And the layup is good.
That's the weakness with any zone, Dom, is it's very hard to rebound out of a zone. If Neuqua continues to crash the offensive boards, they're going to have success against that zone.
Huber being pressured there by 2 Wildcats. A steal from Washington, and here she comes down the left side, and the layup will go. Smart play there, good presence from the freshman, intercepting the pass and going down the court. Here comes Huber back, gives it to Crackle. Crackle puts it to 2. She is blocked there by Claudia Gallegos. Still Ram ball. But what a play there from the senior. Crackle to inbound it here, trying to find someone down low. She does. That's number 22, Emily Ryan. She can't get it to go. Rebound taken there by Wisner. She's pressured now, ends up getting it to Devine, who comes down the right side, now cuts back to the middle. Puts it now for Washington, now gets it back. Ellie Wisner for 3. It will not go. Rebound kicks back out, though, to Gallegos. And we got a jump ball called. It'll be Wildcat ball.
2 possessions, 2 offensive rebounds for the Wildcats. Doing a great job getting after the offensive boards. Looks like they'll stay in that zone.
Gallegos long 2. It will not go. Rebound taken by Devine. She'll try to put it back up now. No foul called. Pressured there under the basket. Now back out Washington. Washington puts up the 2. That will not go. Rebound deflected out. That went off of the hand of number 25, Denise Navarre, and it'll stay Wildcat ball under the basket. 5:05 left in the first quarter. 12-4 in favor of the Wildcats still. They lead the Rams by 8. Wisner for three. She's got another. Ellie Wisner once again. Huber now trying to find some space down low. She ends up getting the ball back and puts up the left-handed layup. She had to scramble a little bit, went through two Wildcat defenders, ended up getting the ball back in her hands there. Kylie Norquist swings it back out to her freshman counterpart. Good ball movement from the Wildcats, getting it down in the corner. Gallegos now trying to post up. Good pass down low. The foul is called. That was a nice pass down low there. Gallegos to Norquist, and Norquist finds herself on the line now. And we'll take a short 90-second mask timeout from the officials. Wildcats lead 15-6 here. Almost halfway through the first frame of this one. Again, Dominic Leacani alongside my partner Mike O'Toole here for Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, also that notification bell. Get notified when all new uploads come right here on our Neuqua Media YouTube channel. Variety show was last week. All 5 acts are live, so make sure you go check those out as well. It's been a pretty good offensive game for the Wildcats so far this one.
Yeah, that's a great start. They're really sharing the ball well, looking very unselfish.
So Norquist goes to the line after the mask timeout. Rams not ready quite yet.
This is my first COVID game. Is there a mask timeout every quarter, Dom?
So I believe what they'll do is every quarter, about midway through, yeah, they'll call a mask timeout and give them 90 seconds. And it's obviously not easy to breathe, especially myself being a varsity baseball player now. It's definitely not easy to breathe under those things, so it's nice to get the break. Here's Norquist at the line. Her first shot. Just rim out. Almost found its way in there, but it won't go. Norquist, free throw number 2 here. And it will go. Williams knew right away that one was going in. You can hear him on the sideline. So here's Lauren Huber for the Rams to take it up. Passes it off to the the right for Emily Ryan. She'll try to find some space. Now goes down low. Won't go. Rebound taken there from Gallegos, and she'll get it back out for Norquist quickly. She'll steam down the right side. Now gets it all the way over across, and it finds its way in Washington's hands. Washington now for Wisner. Wisner, a corner 3. Got it again! Ellie Wisner, number 3 in this one. It's only the first quarter, and that's where she does her damage, from the corner.
More great ball movement to get her the ball in that spot. 5 passes in a very short amount of time.
Huber going down low. Good cut. And a nice layup there from the Rams. I believe that's number 21, Katie Mulatz. Emily Ryan, number 22 down low. Got a nice pass. Wildcats still lead here by 11. 3:23 to go in the first quarter. Norquist tries to put that one up. Won't go. Air ball rebounded there from Lauren Huber. She steams past her defender, Washington. Now gets it across for number 20. That's Madison Zeimer into the game. And she'll get the short shot to go. Wildcats still lead here by 9, however, and here's Washington. Now just above that Wildcat logo, gets it off to Wisner. Wisner driving low, gets it down low for Gallegos. She'll put up the 2. It will go. That's exactly what you need. Gallegos of late has been struggling finishing down low, and right there, proving us wrong.
A little bit of a gimmick defense that possession from East. They tried to play a box and 1 on Wisner. We'll see if they stay in that.
Ryan now trying to find some room. Pass won't go. It was intended for Audrey Wendorf.
Great help by Gallegos coming over and double teaming in the post. Forced that turnover.
Ball trickles out of bounds, and Wildcats take over once again. They get their lead back up to 11 here. And now with just under 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jessica Sun, the senior, into the game for the Wildcats. Now gets it to Zoe Navarro, the freshman, also into the game. Finds its way to Washington. Washington driving baseline. She'll get it low now for Sun. Sun puts up the 2, won't go. Scrambled for it, and the rebound is taken there from Crackle. Crackle now gets it to Huber, and the Rams will reset. Down low, it's Ryan. Ryan trying to look for some help. She'll try driving down low. She is stuffed there by 2 Wildcats. That was Sun and Norcus. Good defense down low. Now Washington steams back the other way. Navarro scrambling for it. She keeps it in. Good play from her.
Great hustle play.
Sun throws it all the way across for Navarro. Navarro, she didn't have enough time for a 3 there. She's pressured there by 3 Rams, and it'll be jump ball. And the Rams will take possession back.
Kerry Kelly on that call, longtime varsity referee and great educator from East Aurora High School.
Lauren Huber gets it to Crackle. Again, this is a very senior-heavy team for the Rams. Only 2 freshmen here, no sophomores or juniors. Long 3 from Huber. It will not go. Hits the front of the iron. Rebound taken and scrambled for. Fight for it. Jump ball. It'll be Wildcat ball this time. Sun had the rebound. She was pressured by Crackle and Ryan down low, and they force the jump ball. Wildcats, however, will retain possession. And here comes Shannon Gillespie, the junior, in for Jada Devine. And you see Allison Hoffman also in for Zoe Navarro. Wildcats still lead this one, 21-10 our score over the Rams of Glenbard East. 1:23 remaining here in the first quarter. Again, Dominic Liacani alongside my partner Mike O'Toole for this one. Glad you can join us inside the gymnasium of Neuqua Valley High School for this girls varsity basketball matchup. Navarro had a little trouble with it. Now she gets it to Norcus. Norcus driving, freshman, going for the left-handed layup. That's been her specialty all year. The Euro step, but you see more of the left-handed layup from her. Those are her 2 moves she goes to the most. Those are her bread and butter, but the left-handed layup worked for her there. Long shot there from East. Won't go. That was number 20. Zymer, she couldn't get the shot to go. Norcus holds up, now gets back. Here's Sun in the corner for 3. Will not go. Rebound taken by Gillespie. She puts it back up for the 2. And now with just under a minute, the Wildcats really have the momentum going. They're up 15 now, and one of the largest leads of the game.
Tremendous offensive quarter for the Wildcats. 25 points in the first quarter.
Ryan left up top, swings it back over to her right now down low. Crackle finds it. She'll drive, and she'll draw the foul. And she'll go to the line for 2. Good ball movement there from the Rams, trying to get something going here. But Crackle found herself down low. Didn't have a lot of room, but good job of her to draw the foul there.
That's right.
And for her first attempt, jumps out off the back of the iron. Wisner now into the game for Norcus. 23.6 to go here in the first quarter. So not a lot of time. Second one is up. That one will go. Wildcats looking for one last shot here to get off before they head into the short break. Navarro surveying. Still looking for some help. Holds on to it now, trying to buy some time. Wisner doesn't go for the 3, instead goes down low for Sun. Sun, and a little confusion. They're going to talk about it here. One had a foul, I believe. Another had jump ball. Oh no, they're going to say travel. Excuse me. So one had travel, one had a foul. Travel will be called. This will give the Rams 8.1 seconds here. Oh, Sun almost went in for the turnover. She couldn't get it. Huber with 5 seconds. 4 and 3. Shot to be taken by Hernandez. It will not go. Just into the game. And we head into quarter number 2. The Wildcats will lead the Rams by 14 here, 25-11.
Glenbard East played 3 different defenses that quarter. Started in the 3-2 zone, and when Weisner got hot, they went to that box and 1 for just 1 possession, and then went away from it. When she came out of the game, they went to man-to-man, but haven't found any success yet with any of those 3 defenses. Wildcats scoring 25 points in a quarter. That's a huge quarter.
Yeah, and they might continue to play around with those defenses just to see what works, so they can't really figure it out right now. Like you said, 25, a pretty big quarter for the Wildcats. We haven't seen them start off hot in a while, and to put up a big 25 spot is huge, and that's good for the momentum. And let's see if they can carry it over here for quarter number 2.
Yep.
So the 5 that started it for the Wildcats are back out here to start the second quarter. That's Wisner, Devine, Norcus, Washington, and Gallegos. Then you see those 3 seniors and the 2 freshmen as well.
Coach Williams always not afraid to go deep into his bench. 9 players getting significant minutes in the first quarter.
Xavier Hernandez to take it up into the game for
Looks
the
like the
Rams.
Wildcats are going to play some zone of their own now.
Down low now, Ryan looking out. She tried to find Crackle. Ball deflects out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off a Crackle. So the Wildcats will take over. And we're just underway here in the second quarter. Wildcats still have a lead over the Rams, 25-11. Non-conference matchup. The Wildcats are unbeaten in conference this year so far, second in the DVC. Norcus for 3, it will not go. Rebound jumps high. Wisner, good board, tries to get it low. Norcus finds it now. She tried to go for Devine, either Devine or Gallegos down low, but ball finds its way into Rams' possession now, and Huber into the game will take it. Gets it to Zeimer. Back to Hernandez on the right side, and swings it down low. Huber for a nice 2. She's got it. Good ball movement there from the Rams. They start off the scoring in the second quarter. Washington to take it back out.
Glenbard back to that extended 3-2 zone.
Swung across the perimeter, and now Washington now takes the 3. Will not go. Rebound taken there. Scrambled for by 2 Rams, but it ends up being Huber to take it. Now here's Hernandez. Swings it back to the left. Ryan down low, trying to find some help, pressured there by Wisner. Zeimer for 3, it will not go. Rebound taken there by Devine.
Boy, Devine just does a lot of really good things for the Wildcats. She's gotten several rebounds on both ends and set a great screen the last possession as well.
Gallegos posting up down low. Oh, she can't finish that.
It was a good-looking move, just didn't fall for her.
Hernandez now on the right side. Goes down low. Ryan for the short 2. She's got it. On that right side of the free throw line. Rams come out with 4 quick points here. 5:55 to go here in quarter number 2. Wildcats lead the Rams 25-15. Pass is stolen there from Hernandez. Going down low. Ball scrambled for now, and a fight for it between Norcus and Huber ends up going back out to Crackle. Zimmer now back for Huber. Huber to take the 2. It will not go. Rims out. Rebound take by Norcus. Fought for there. Down low with Crackle. And we got a foul, I believe, on Norcus. Subs will come in. And it looks like Williams will call a 30-second timeout.
Coach Williams not too happy with the last couple of defensive possessions for the Wildcats. Try and refocus them here.
Wildcats have had a significant lead over the Rams throughout the course of this one. Not really giving up that double-digit lead here now for around 9.5 minutes, so
Yeah.
they've been solid. They've got 3 fouls in this one so far, but I mean, the big story right now is Ellie Wisner. She leads the Wildcats in scoring with 9. She's hit 3 threes, and she's found herself open and with a lot of time and space to take those. Again, that's what the co-commit does. She does her damage from beyond the arc. Hernandez down low now. Emily Ryan puts it up. The foul is called on Gallegos. Good feed down low from Hernandez to find Ryan.
That's the second time this game, Dom, that flex cut has given us trouble. We've switched that screen, and they've taken advantage of having a big on small matchup in the post. Got a foul out of it.
Ryan's first free throw will go. Puts the Rams within 9. But Neuqua Valley still leading Glenbard East by 9 here. 5:31 to go in quarter number 2 and in the half. Rebound taken from Huber after the missed shot. She is stuffed by Gallegos. And the rebound taken there from Hoffman. And here comes Zoe Navarro, the freshman, to take it up. Looks to her left for Norcus. Now back for Navarro. They'll play catch now beyond the arc and finds Washington. Washington trying to drive low. That pass is Picked off, however, and the Rams take over once again. And here is Hernandez. Loses control, now gets it to 21, Mulats. Tries to go back out to the right, finds Hernandez. Down low, good pass and a good cut. But Crackle can't get the layup to go. Rebound taken. Here's Emily Ryan. Trying to find some space, now goes back out to her right. Try to go back out to the top of the key. Here's Huber down low. Reverse will not go. And the reach of Gallegos will swallow that rebound up, and the Wildcats take control once again.
Great job by Gallegos rotating over to help on that possession.
Caitlin Washington swings it over for her freshman counterpart. Now they play catch once again. Just on top of the key. In the corner for Allison Hoffman, number 30. Back out across, and here's Zoe Navarro.
Wildcats trying to attack this 3-2 zone with a two-guard even front.
And they are taking their time, really playing along. Norquist tries to get the bank shot to go. The rebound, though, taken by Crackle. You saw Zoe Navarro there try to go for that offensive rebound. She just couldn't get it out of her reach. Crackle now. Left side of the key, gets it. She's on that free throw line to Ryan in the corner now. Mulats for a long two, it will not go. Rebound, though, taken by number 10, Huber. 3:36 to go here, and half number one. Wildcats lead now by just 7. The Rams have kept cutting down and chopping away at that Wildcat lead. Allison Hoffman drives down, finds Gallegos. Gallegos going up. She can't get it to go. Rebound taken. Once again, looked like that pass was scrambled for a little bit. Here comes Huber down the left side, but she's blocked by Hoffman, but the rebound taken. She can't get it. That was Mulats. Tried to get the putback, and that just wouldn't go.
It's been feast or famine for the Wildcats, Dom. 25-point first quarter, and now 4 minutes into the second, we haven't gotten a basket yet.
Navarro with the floater. Oh, she can't get it to go off the iron. Rebound taken. So kind of a turn of events here. Like you said, the Wildcats can't seem to get any offense going. Another short two taken there from Ryan. Gets it to go. No points yet here. We're already around 5.5 into quarter number 2, and the Wildcats have not put a basket in just yet. In the corner, Norquist back for Washington. Bounces one to Zoe Navarro. Now out for Allison Hoffman. Yeah, the Wildcats can't seem to get anything going with the zone defense that the Rams were playing. Huber in for the and one. She gets the basket to go. That looked like the Wildcats were trying to feel out that defense. They were really swinging around, try to find something down low, and they couldn't. And Huber able to take advantage of the Wildcat miscue, and she goes in for the easy 2, and she'll also go to the line for her and 1.
Yeah, Glenbard East showing a lot of resilience here, having to ward off a very hot start by the Wildcats, but recognizing that it's a long game. Keep playing, get stops on your defensive end, and good things happen.
Well, what was once a 15-point lead has now dwindled down to a 3-point lead with 2 minutes and 16 to go here in quarter number 2. Again, Dominic Liacani alongside Mike O'Toole here for Neuqua Media on YouTube, NeuquaTV.org as well. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into this girls varsity basketball matchup right here live, covered by the crew of Neuqua Media. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page. Make sure you check out the variety show that has been airing. And also a special thank you to Sarah Marston for operating our camera as well. Really appreciate all that goes on and everything behind the scenes here at Neuqua Media. So huge thanks to our camera operator, Ms. Sarah Marston, and also Miss Lisa Trout for making this whole operation happen. Really appreciate all the support that we have gotten, and we thank you for tuning in. We know times can be tough, and we are trying to get these games out to all the parents and folks that want to watch that cannot be here due to the unfortunate circumstances that we have so far. But back to the action. Huber goes to the line for her and 1. Did a good job of driving. Was able to intercept the Wildcat pass. And let's see if she can make this a 2-point game. It is just a 1-possession game right now. Huber's free throw is good. 2-point game. Wildcats still lead 25-23. So Navarro will come in for Claudia Gallegos. Now you got your shooters out there for the Wildcats. So they're looking to take some shots.
I would like to see them try to get the ball inside against the zone a little bit. They've gotten to the high post a little bit, but not so much the low post. Going to change tactics here. Instead of a two-guard front, looking for more of a 1-3-1 look.
Washington down low for Devine, back out. Wisner looking for three, number 4. Oh, she can't get it to go. It went in and out. And Toilet Bowls its way out. Good pass deflection there from Neuqua. Stolen there now from Navarro. Back down for Wisner.
Tremendous pass from Navarro. What a strong pass for a freshman to make that pass from half court.
Good presence and awareness, too. The vision down court to see that Wisner was wide open for the easy layup on the right side.
And great job by Wisner, running the floor hard, getting rewarded by her teammates.
Fight for it on the ground. Devine can't get it. Deflected now. Crackle gets it to Ryan. Ryan at the top of the key looking for some help. Now just beyond that Wildcat logo is number 10, Lauren Huber. Gets it to Hernandez. A cutting Hernandez goes in for the 2. Can't get it to go. Fought for under the basket. Foul is called. I believe it's going to be on Emily Ryan, and that's number 11, Caitlin Washington, the freshman, to draw the foul under the basket.
Emily Ryan got a hand on that shot as well.
1:05 to go here in quarter number 2. Navarro to take it up for the Wildcats and Wisner. Now they play catch on top of the key. In the corner now, across for Norcus. Norcus fakes a shot, gets it back out to Wisner. Ellie Wisner back for Zoe Navarro, now in the corner for Norcus. Here's Navarro, all the way back out for Washington, and now for Wisner. Tries to go down low, Devine, no. Pass deflected, it finds its way back to Washington. Wisner now to Navarro. Navarro drives. Norcus for a look at 3. It will not go. Rebound, though, taken there from Washington. Washington going baseline, now trying to drive. That one won't go. No foul called. Good defense there from the Rams. Foul is called. Looks to be on Ryan once again, maybe.
Navarro did a great job.
Excuse me. It's on Crackle.
Navarro did a great job of driving the gaps of that zone, create a shot for her teammate.
Crackle with her first foul in this one. The Rams have just 4. Wildcats have 5. Navarro looking for someone to inbound the ball to. Gets her for Washington down low. The and one will go. Good look there. The inbound from Navarro gets it to her freshman counterpart Washington. Puts up the layup. It'll go, and she also gets fouled. She'll go to the line for her and one.
It's a tremendous cut by Caitlin Washington.
Now the Wildcats find themselves scoring here, but it's late in the second. Free throw will not go. Rebound taken from Hernandez. Now to Huber. Lauren Huber now with 16 to go. Now for Hernandez. Now under 10 seconds. Hernandez scrambling. Ball taken by Devine. She spins over on her back and gets it to Norcus. There's 6 to go. Norcus Euro step trying to get across the defense. Can't. There's a foul called. Rams fall on each other. That was Ryan, I believe, colliding hard with her teammate, number 21, Kaylee Mulatz, and they crashed to the floor. I believe that foul was on Norcus.
Looked like it, Tom.
Well, now 2.2 here remaining in the half. So Hernandez is going to have to get this ball out quick.
Cats will pick up full.
Huber launches one that will not go. So we head into the half. The Wildcats are left quiet in the second quarter after coming off a big 25-point first. They get just 4 here, but Mike, what did you like from the Wildcats overall in the first half collectively?
Well, in general, they play a very unselfish style against man or a zone. There's no hesitation to pass the ball ahead, and there's no hesitation to move the ball around. I would like to see against that zone, they're a little, I don't want to say too unselfish, but be a threat to score when you catch it. Then you draw defenders. If you're catching and only looking to pass, then no one has to guard you in that zone. I thought right at the end of the quarter, You saw Navarro drive the gaps of that zone and draw 2 players. And when you draw 2 players, you're going to have someone open.
Well, that'll do it here once again for the first half. The Wildcats lead the Rams by 6, 29-23 our score. We'll take about a short 10-minute break before we resume for the conclusion of this girls varsity basketball matchup between Neuqua Valley High School and Glenbard East High School. Again, Dominic Liacani alongside my partner, Mike O'Toole. Thank you so much for tuning in to Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well. And we will catch you for the second half of this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in once again. And we are back here for the second half of this girls varsity basketball game between the Wildcats and the Rams. Neuqua Valley playing host to Glenbard East. We are back. Dominic Liacani alongside my partner Mike O'Toole. Glad you can be here again. And Mike, it was an eventful first half to say the least. The Wildcats came out hot and had 25 in the first, then only 4 in the second. So what adjustments are they going to have to make on both sides of the ball here to keep it going?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what defense Glenbard comes out with. They had a little more success at the end with the 3-2. They were a little more aggressive with it, getting out on the shooter, so I would guess they would stay in that. They did hurt Neuqua a little bit. Neuqua switching screens would get some mismatches. They created some baskets. With that, let's see if they go back to that. Yep, they are still staying in that 3-2 zone.
Well, Gallegos try to go down low for Devine, and that pass is intercepted and now taken here by the Rams. The 5 we saw start this one are back out for the Wildcats. Here's Huber now on the left side, now cuts low. Look for the shot, gets it back out. Number 25 back to 21. Ziemer for 3, she's got it. And that makes this a 3-point game. The Wildcats came into the half leading by 6, and now they cut that lead right in half. Do the Rams. Here's Washington. All momentum going Glenbard East way right now. And like we mentioned before, this game looked pretty even on paper.
Yeah, both teams having a lot of success this year coming into this game. That's a great move. Just couldn't get it to fall. That's the kind of shots they want more of against this zone. Some inside shots, get some fouls, get some layups.
That was Norcus driving. Just couldn't get the bucket to go, but Washington will inbound it. Now looking for some help. Gallegos trying to post up here. Oh, she can't get it to fall. And it'll be Ram ball. It looked like it went off of a Wildcat fingertip. I think that was Washington that went off of. But Gallegos just had some trouble getting the shots to fall.
Neuqua going to turn the pressure back up and come after him full court. First zone press we've seen from Neuqua tonight.
Here's Ryan now, Emily Ryan. At half court, puts it back off for her Ram counterpart. Ziemer now back off to Lauren Huber. Huber back for Ziemer, and now in the corner for Crackle. Down low now Ryan. Ryan trying to post up, make something happen, but she is blocked and fouled. I believe it'll be a push. There were 3 Wildcats down low. Might have been either Gallegos or Norcus. Yep, it was Gallegos with a push. That was Gallegos's, I believe, second.
Looked like she got a lot of ball from where I'm at, but maybe the officials saw she got her with the body as well.
Emily Ryan at the line for the Rams, and her first free throw will go. Makes it a 2-point game, so the Rams have started to make this one interesting. Emily Ryan's second free throw will go. 1-point game. What started off to be a Wildcat blowout, it looked like, and you see Hernandez will come out now for Ryan. Ryan, it looked like she's being helped by her coach on the sideline. Not sure exactly what happened. Maybe the push got her a little bit. Not sure. It might have been earlier when they were down low under the Wildcat basket.
Correct.
Washington now driving, finding Norcus beyond the paint. She'll drive, left hand, will go. There it is, her specialty.
Great job of being a threat to score against the zone. Not afraid to drive with authority. Good things happen.
31-28, 6:04 remaining in the third. We're just underway here in the second half. Ball's tipped and finds its way into the hands of Lauren Huber, who drives, throws it and flings it across for Hernandez. Back out across again. Here's Crackle now.
Wildcats have turned up the pressure defensively, more extended.
Navarre down low, fights with it with Norcus. Jump ball, it'll go the Rams' way.
Well, Norcus is a very composed player for a freshman. She plays like she has a lot of experience.
Ooh. Wow, almost a travel there from Huber. It looks like she just lost the ball at the right time and got it back. Here's Ziemer now. Ziemer looking for some help down low for Navarre. That pass is tipped and intercepted by Washington. Wildcats come quickly down the other end of the floor. Washington puts it back out. Devine down low for Gallego. She looks to post up. That little spin move will go. That left hand, and she's able to get around her defender and put in the post up.
Really nice post feed, really nice finish. Really nice job on the defensive end by Washington rotating to set that whole play up.
Seamer now for Huber. Huber jumps back, steps back for the 2. Wow, that was nice on the left side of the free throw line. Step back and drains the long distance 2. Good move there from the Ram. Now here's Wisner. Gets it down low. Norquist for the floater. It goes off the front of the iron. Rebound taken back. Wisner for 3. That will not go. Thought it was number 4. It looked on and it goes off the left side of the rim. Now the Rams down low. Lauren Huber. Point number 15 for her.
A little bit of a breakdown defensively there for the Wildcats. We had defenders back, but nobody stepped up and made her give the ball up.
33-32 now, a 1-point game once again. Devine on the right side. Down low Norquist. Norquist looking for some help. Washington now floats one up. It'll go. And a timeout called, I believe, by Mike Williams.
That's a good-looking floater.
Oh, no, excuse me. It's a mask timeout. And like we had mentioned, there will be 4 mask timeouts throughout this one. 4 of them, and one each halfway through the 4 quarters. But nice floater there from Washington. Found some room just on that left side. Found a lane and able to put it up and get it to go. Wildcats now get their 3-point lead back, but it's still a 1-possession game here.
Yeah, a lot of basketball left to play, Dom.
So 4:12 remaining in the third. Wildcats lead the Rams by just 3 here. Well, the Rams are in pretty deep conversation with their coach here. That's Nicole Miller drawing up a play for them.
Going to make the most of these timeouts. Always opportunities to teach your kids.
Well, the Wildcat 5 are ready out there. Rams still taking their time. Like you said, they're making the most of the 90 seconds that they have. And
here comes Carrie Kelly, going to chase him out of there in a minute.
And there's the first horn. So it's still a lot of time.
Really been impressed by these freshmen, Dom. The future is very bright here for the Wildcats.
I couldn't agree more, and we were talking about it during the break, but these 3 freshmen in Norquist, Washington, and Navarro, they went 29-0 throughout their time at Gregory Middle School. They did not lose a single basketball game that they played, both in their 7th and 8th grade years. So the 3 have a lot of chemistry together. They know their tendencies. They play well together, and they're going to be huge role players, and especially in this one. But I mean, Zoe Navarro off the bench has been great. Norquist is just a great overall team player, and then Washington handles the ball great from the top of the key. So it's been exciting to watch these 3, and like you said, the future, it definitely is bright for this organization.
Cats turning up the pressure again, trying to get some offense through their defense. And it leads to forcing Glenbard to burn a timeout. And those timeouts might be valuable in a close game like this down the stretch.
Now you want to keep those timeouts, especially late in the game if you need them to reset. Cats up by 3 here over the Glenbard East Rams. 35-32 our score. Just 1 foul for the Wildcats about halfway through the third. None for the Rams so far. Wisner leads the Wildcats in scoring with 11. Huber leads the Rams with 15.
Looks like they called that foul on Gallegos.
That's going to be push on Claudia. That's her 3rd, so she's starting to get into a little bit of foul trouble here. Got to be careful. You need her down low. The senior captain, definitely a leader on this team. Good steal there from Washington on the inbound. Norquist now left side, tries to go down low. Good save there from Wisner with the right hand to scoop it back in. Now she'll find it for three. It's up, and it's not good. Rebound scramble for down low. Gallegos fighting for it with Emily Ryan. Jump ball stays with the Wildcats under the Rams basket.
Neuqua kept that one alive long enough to get the jump ball. Going to get another possession for the Wildcats.
Again, giving Ellie Wisner a lot of time and space is not smart, but the Rams catch a break there. Just her second missed three. Wisner drives, and she gets another two to go. Those are points 12 and 13 in this one.
Here comes the pressure from the Wildcats, switching screens, getting up the line, trying to force mistakes.
Hernandez catches it one hand, swings it over. Ryan, now for Zemer for the long two. Bounces up, won't go. Rebound taken there once again. And Hernandez back just at the top of the key. Goes back door for Huber. Huber puts it up. That's off the back of the iron. It rolls around. Zemer puts it up. Air ball won't go. Now Devine gets the rebound and starts back up for the Wildcats past the defender Ryan. And they're going to call a carry on Devine, and it will be Ram ball. Looked like she might have just been rushing a little bit on that one.
I thought maybe she was looking to pass, but then saw that it wasn't there. So it might have been a smart play. A live ball turnover is much worse than now we get to set our defense.
Hernandez
trapping the first pass.
Just hands it off to Huber, who puts out in front for Ryan. Now for Crackle. Now back to Huber. Got 15 in this one, the leading scorer for the Rams so far. 2:50 to go. Wildcats still up. Floated it down low. Crackle up. No foul called. Fought for. Ooh, Devine gets the jump ball. It'll be Rams ball.
Definitely a battle of pace here, Dom. The Wildcats would like to play fast and get up and down, and Glenbard East is trying to slow things down and make this game more methodical.
Huber now puts it up. It won't go. Good rebound there from Devine, and she's pushed in. It looks like she hit her head. She stayed down for a little bit. The ball is turned over.
Another rebound for Devine. She's really, really aggressive on both ends of the boards. Doing a great job for the Wildcats.
Hopefully she's okay. She's holding that forehead a little bit, but she looks okay. Norcus guarding Huber, and she gets it out to her right for Zemer. Now over for Hernandez with the shot. It won't go. Rebound taken by Devine. Once again, as you were saying, Devine plays very aggressive. A lot of rebounds in this one. Navarro now drives, floats it. It can't find its way in. Now handed off and passed to Huber. Good move behind the back to get around the Wildcat defenders. Now here's Zemer. What a move, though, there from Huber. Guarded heavily by Navarro, gets it to Hernandez. Pump fake. Guarded there by Wisner. Fed down low for Emily Ryan. Good defense from Washington. Ryan once again posting up. She's got it.
Once again, a little bit of a mismatch created by the switch. The little bit bigger, stronger player taking advantage of the freshman down low.
Right side for Wisner. Swung back out for Navarro, and Wisner once again for three. It doesn't go. Third straight missed three from Wisner. Don't see too much of that from her. But she's aggressive, gets the pass back.
Tremendous opportunistic trap in the corner. Wildcats coming after him.
Wow! Nice layup and finish there from Norcus. Gets it to go. She'll go to the line. But as you were saying, yeah, two Wildcat defenders on one and the left corner. Good stuff there to force the turnover, and that puts Norcus on the line for her and one. The Wildcats up by 5 now here. Let's see if Norcus can make it 6. And she can. Once again, you can hear it from the bench that the coaches know right away that shot's going in, and they're happy with it. 40-34 our score, 6-point game. 1:18 left here in the third. Wildcats up. They were up by more earlier. It'll go Wildcat turnover. Ball. Wildcats catch a break once again.
You know, with any sort of press, you have to give it time. The turnovers sometimes come in bunches, and that's a streak the Wildcats are in right now. 3 possessions, 2 turnovers.
Navarro for Devine now on the right side. Puts it back out for Navarro at the top of the key. Now Washington. Washington thought about a 3. Instead, she'll bounce it back, and a risky pass there finds its way in Navarro's hands. 58 seconds to go here in the third. In the corner for Washington. Flings it back out.
Wildcats looking to overload one side of the zone, have more offensive players than there are defenders.
Three from Washington is up, won't go. High off the iron. It is off. Lauren Huber. Glenbard East can't believe it. They're going to say it was off of the Ram fingertip. And it'll stay Wildcat ball. Yeah, they can't believe it on the sideline. You heard the loud what.
We might have got away with a foul there, Dom.
I agree, yeah. Huber went hard to the floor. Navarro trying to reset. She gets it back from Washington. 29 to go in the third. Navarro, little floater, driving, won't go. Gagos tried to go for the rebound. Instead, it's taken by Crackle and Huber. And now another trap here from the Wildcats. The pass is put over the head from Huber, and she gets it to Ryan, who controls things. Now just 9 to go here in the third. Rams looking for one last opportunity. Drive from Huber. It won't go.
Just a little late. Good charge attempt from Devine. Didn't quite get there in time, but good idea.
Yeah, Huber came in hard. She looked like she took the headband off of Jada Devine, who threw it off to the side. But aggression late in the third from the Rams sends Huber to the line. Like you were saying, I thought that would have been a charge too. She looked like she was coming in hard, and
those calls are very tough to make. They can go either way.
Just depends, yeah, too, on how you think the defender is setting themselves up down low, too. 5.3, the first free throw was good from Huber. Her second free throw, it bounces off the front of the iron. Here's Devine, 3 seconds and 2, trying to get one last shot off. Driving low, left-handed, it will go!
Wow, tremendous, tremendous coast-to-coast rebound, drive, finish with the left.
Wow. They are going to count the basket.
And a foul.
Yeah, she got it to go. She got the and one. What a play there from Devine.
Huge play to get momentum at the end of the quarter.
That puts the Wildcats up by 7. Let's see if Devine can make it 8 now. She can. She hits it. And we'll head into the fourth. Wildcats up 8. Huge play. Devine gets her 7th point of the game. She also goes coast to coast, like you mentioned. Gets the layup. The left-handed layup to go, draws the foul off of her defender, gets the free throw to go, and now the Wildcats have some momentum going into the fourth and final frame of this one.
Wildcats utilizing that deep bench. If you're going to play an aggressive style where you're going to press and trap and try to make things happen with your defense, you're not going to be able to do that with 5 players on the court because you'll wear yourselves out. But they're doing a nice job, and you're seeing the pace of the game pay off for the Wildcats right now, where we're getting some easy baskets based on being a little more aggressive on defense and able to push the pace.
Wildcats still lead the Rams by a score of 43-35, and you're catching this girls varsity basketball matchup between Neuqua Valley and Glenbard East right here from Neuqua Valley High School. Thanks to Neuqua Media. You're catching it live on Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well. I'm Dominic Liacani. He has been Mike O'Toole. Thank you so much for joining us. Huge special thank you to Sarah Marston for manning the camera. Another huge special thank you to Miss Lisa Trout for making this whole operation happen.
Seeing that overload on the right side now. 4 players to one side of the floor for the Wildcats.
Yeah, the Rams in that zone once again, like you were talking about. Norcas scurries back to the right corner now for Wisner, who gets it to Navarro. So Navarro steps and gets it to Norcas. Washington for 3 off the rim and won't go. Rebound taken by Hernandez, who throws it back out for Zemer, number 20. And calmly collected there from Lauren Huber. He got 16 in this one, leads the Rams in scoring. Be interesting if she can get it to 20. Emily Ryan, number 22, goes low. They're going to say that was all ball and a jump ball.
Great help.
Good defense there from Ellie Wisner, and like you said, good help side defense. Floated up from Crackle to
Another
Huber.
another flex screen. At the time we had 2 people go with the cutter, but it worked out okay with us.
Navarro tried to intercept the pass, and she couldn't. Zemer, Huber for 3 with space. It won't go off the left side of the rim. Now taken from Navarro. She'll fight for it on the ground with a ram, and it'll be Wildcat ball. Timeout taken there from Mike Williams, and a smart one to get possession.
Great hustle play there by Zoe Navarro, chasing down a long rebound.
So full timeout, Neuqua takes. 6:56 to go in the fourth. It is early in the fourth, but it's late in this one. Wildcats still with that 8-point lead over Glenbard East, and we've seen a good one. And like we've mentioned before, started off heavily in the Wildcats' favor with that 25-point first, and they were firing on all cylinders, and Glenbard East then able to shut them down in the second, and they made good adjustments.
Yeah, two really good coaches here, 2 very good programs. It's been a nice chess match back and forth.
Wildcats with 3 fouls in the fourth so far. Rams with just 2. So no teams in crucial foul trouble, so to say, just yet. Still a lot of time in the fourth, though, so you never know how aggressive one defense is going to go.
It'll be interesting to see how long that Glenbard's able to stay in the zone. Now with the lead, the Wildcats, could possibly be in a position soon where we could hold the ball and force them to come out of that zone a little bit. That's never really been Coach Williams' style. He's a very aggressive coach.
Norcus, they're going to say she walks. Can't get the basket to go because a travel violation is called, and the Rams take over. And, yeah, this press right here, as you're talking about, Mike Williams being aggressive, the trap is trying to be set from the Wildcats, but they'll slowly ease back. Now they're going to stay aggressive now. Ryan now finds Hernandez, guarded by Wisner. Hernandez swings it out to the left. Oh, that pass can't be handled from Mulatz. Just too hard of a pass from Hernandez right over the head of Mulatz. She can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. So Devine in now into Washington for the inbound. Walks towards the right side, gets it to Ellie Wisner. Washington, and good defense there from Huber, trying to deflect the pass, and had Norcus scrambling. Washington puts up a 3-0 but net. Bang!
Long three there for Washington.
11-point lead now from the Wildcats. Still that press. Stolen from Ellie Wisner. She's got a wide open lane for the open 2 layup. There you go. Had that vision, saw the pass was coming, intercepted it, and went right down and full steam ahead. Huber, no foul called. Coaches on the Glenbard East sideline can't believe it. However, it stays Rams ball under the Wildcat basket. Crackle to Huber. Huber puts one up, and the shot will go. Lauren Huber, 18 now. Here's Caitlin Washington. Bounces it over Wisner. Looked like she was going to take a 3. Instead, just puts it off for Norcus. Now down low, Devine. Trying to post up. Floats one, and the foul is called. Devine goes to the line for yet another set of free throws.
Nice post feed from the senior, looking for her senior teammate down low, and they get rewarded by getting a foul.
Well, Devine has done a tremendous job of drawing the fouls low and sending herself to the line. That's what she's done a great job of all season long. And she makes the first one for point number 8 on the game, and second one won't go. Rebound taken there from Hernandez, who box outs the shooter, Devine. And now Glenbard East takes this one. Norcus trying to cut off the pass. That was intended for Huber, but instead it's in the corner now for Hernandez, who puts it back out for Navarre, who's back into the game for the Rams. Lauren Huber now, 4:55 to go in the fourth. Wildcats lead by 12. Back to that double-digit lead that they had earlier The Wildcats need it to keep the momentum going. Navarre keeps the pass alive.
Glenbard trying to run that 1-4 high offense. Neuqua's done a really nice job so far this game at disrupting it. Back screen, ball screen, and a double stagger on the other side of the floor. And as you can see, they're forcing that double staggered really high.
Huber can't get the three to go. Rebound taken by Norquis. Her and Gallegos both went after it. Good behind the back move there to shake the defense. Wisner now takes the short two after coming in just a bit. It won't go. Rebound taken by Crackle. Foul is drawn. Gallegos, I believe that's number 4. Now she's really going to have to be careful.
Number 41, her fourth, team foul.
Wildcats still in that full court press. Navarre finds herself with the ball now. Hands it off to Huber. Huber for three, way short. Devine picks up the loose ball. Now she's pressured by a few Rams who try to press themselves. Washington back for Devine. Devine gets it to Norquis. Now for Zoe Navarro just into the game. Zoe Navarro trying to drive baseline, pressured there by 2 Rams. Pass goes off the fingertips of Gallegos. Onto the ground, they fight for it. It'll be jump ball, and it'll stay Wildcat ball. I believe it was Zemer and Gallegos both battling for it on the ground. It'll end up being a jump ball.
Glenbard having to play a little more sense of urgency now due to the time and score of the game. And it's really not their style to press and trap, but that's what they're forced to do right now to try to get back into this game.
Right, and then Mike Williams countering that with the pressure and press and the traps of his own with the Wildcats. And they've done that throughout the entirety of the game, however. And like you said, that's not really East's style from what we've seen.
No, but it's kind of what you have to do at this point in the game. The last possession, they were caught with 3 players in a trap, which is usually results in a layup. But they did a nice job of scrambling out and forcing us to do something else.
3:46 to go here in regulation. 49-37 our score. Neuqua Valley leads Glenbard East by 12 here, and we appreciate you tuning into this girls varsity basketball game as the Wildcats play host to the Rams in their second to last home game of this COVID season. Thank you so much for tuning in to Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notifications by hitting that notification bell. Check out the variety show that aired all throughout this past week. Acts 1 through 5 are live. All the acts from the 2021 variety show are up on our YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out. Norquis tried to go down low for Gallegos. That pass is stolen by Huber, and the Rams reset now. Wildcats with their guards up and pressing. That's Navarro and Norquis. Navarro now heavily pressuring Zemer, number 20. And Lauren Huber gets it to Hernandez, back out to Huber. Huber has 18 in this one. I've mentioned it multiple times. Let's see if she can get that 20-point plateau. She'll drive. Is this number 20? It is.
She's a nice player. Very strong going to the basket, especially going to her right.
Rams starting to run out of time here. They're down by 10 with just 3 to go here in the fourth.
It went back to that 3-2 zone. I wonder if we would consider putting the ball in our pocket.
Miscue there. Navarro can't pick up the loose ball, and one, count it. It's Lauren Huber for the layup. Looked to be a misplay on the pass, and Navarro couldn't get out to reach it, and Huber took full advantage of that. So now the Cats lead by just 8 here. Let's see if Huber can make this a 7-point game with this free throw. Off the front of the rim. Huber is boxed out. Rebound taken. Here comes Devine. Devine now for Wisner, who gets it to Norquis. Kylie Norquis now on the right side. Gets it to Allie Wisner. Puts up the 3. That one will not go. Too wide and too hard. Here comes Hernandez. Trap there. Here comes Huber now. Swings it across. That 3 will not go. Hernandez gets the ball, and the 3, or excuse me, yeah, that is a 3. Won't go. Rebound fought for by Huber and Washington. Washington takes control. Here come the Wildcats.
Washington, nice job kind of settling us down here. Need to get a good shot off this possession. We can put the game away.
And make sure you check out Monday's boys varsity basketball game at 7 p.m. right here on Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well, where the Wildcats play host to DeKalb, and their second to last home game as well. Again, that's the boys on Monday night, 7 p.m. They take on DeKalb. Gallegos puts up the short two, won't go. Rebound fought for in the air, off of Norcus. She battled for it with Crackle, and it'll be Ram basketball. 1:41 left. The Rams down by 8.
Looks like the Wildcats are doing a little bit of offense-defense substitution right now late in the game. Situational substitutions.
So once again, you're catching all this action live right here on our YouTube, Neuqua Media, or neuquatv.org. Again, thank you so much, folks, for tuning in. We have a good one for you. Wildcats look to pull ahead very early in the first quarter. They had a huge first quarter, but the Rams have clawed their way back into this one. Just an 8-point game with 1:41 remaining. And make sure you check us out all throughout the first part of next week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're going to have action. Boys on Monday, girls on Tuesday, and boys once again on Wednesday. And that will also wrap up the season for basketball of our coverage. And we start with the boys on Monday as they play host to DeKalb. Again, right here on Neuqua Media, 7 p.m. But right now, you're catching the Neuqua Valley Wildcats playing host to the Glenbard East Rams. It's late in this one. Wildcats lead by 8. And now they will continue to press. Rams break the press here. 3-on-2. Navarre takes a short two. Off the rim, won't go. Rebound scramble for in the air. Taken by Huber. That shot won't go. Still loose. Now it's Devine. She gets fouled. I believe you still see her headband on the out of bounds beyond the Wildcat basket. Fought for by Navarro on the ground. Jump ball. Inbound. Well, scrambled for, and she ended up going crisscross applesauce on the floor to maintain possession, and it turns into Ram ball. Both teams with 4 fouls each here in the half. Hernandez, that ball is stolen there from Devine. She comes steaming down the opposite way, and the two will go for the layup. Jada Devine, a big 2 points. Good momentum shifter there, hopefully, now for the Wildcats.
Back screen, ball screen again. This time they fed the post.
Fought for now down low. Jump ball, Wildcat ball. We've seen a lot of jump balls in this one, Mike.
Yes.
Glenbard East will take a full timeout. Wildcats still lead by 10 here with just a minute and 6 to go in regulation, and slowly but surely this one is slipping away from the Rams.
Well, we'll see if the Wildcats maybe try to get the hands in their better free throw shooters now. It's probably about that point in the game where the Wildcats might look to run some clock and get fouled and shoot free throws, put this game away.
Well, the Wildcats, should they win this one, would extend their win streak to 3. They won the previous 2 they played. They would also improve to a 9-3 record, and their record in conference would stay the same. Again, this is a non-conference game between the Rams and the Wildcats. The Rams would fall to 9-5. It'd still be 8-2 in conference, though. Again, this is a non-conference matchup. But we have seen all seniors out there throughout the entirety of this game for the Rams. Not one underclassman. And this team is very senior heavy with just 2 freshmen. Timeout taken by Devine.
Nice job with the pressure defense by the Rams there to force a timeout.
Yeah, Devine had to take it. She just couldn't find anything. And like you said, Rams with that defense.
They did a great job of switching screens, jumping out in passing lanes. Devine smartly avoided the 5 count by calling that timeout.
Yeah, I believe they were playing man-to-man there.
Yes.
Yeah, with that pressure. And since Devine couldn't find any lanes or any other open Wildcats, she's forced to burn a timeout. And smart on her, and you don't want to give up the ball late in this one. Still 1:06 remaining. Wildcats lead the Rams by 10, 51-41 our score. Catching all of it live here on Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it, and we appreciate your viewership and all of you out there continuing to support us. Again, this is the second to last home game for the girls this season. Again, on Monday at 7 p.m., we will have the boys varsity basketball team as they will play host to DeKalb for their second to last home game. And game as well, I believe, in the season. Press here from the Rams. Devine now trying to waste some time. Getting under a minute here left in regulation. Devine gets it to Wisner. Like you were saying, Mike, they're going to try and get into the hands of their best free throw shooters to foul. Now under 50 to go. Norcus finding a lane. That ball is out of bounds off of Norcus. She just lost control of it after being pressured by 3 Rams as she drove towards the paint. Oh, no, the Wildcats are going to press now. 45 to go. Huber. Would not be smart to foul here for the Wildcats, and they do not. Good job there from Norcus. Here's 21, Mulatz. Now for Navarre. Back to number 10, Huber. She has 22 so far. Mulatz, long 3 off the iron. Rebound taken by Washington. Wildcats should just hold on to it now here. They've got 15. Navarro slowly taking it up. That should do it. And that is going to do it. You see the team starting to just chatter and talk. 3 seconds and 2. The Wildcats have a 3-game winning streak now. They defeat the Rams by a final score of 51-41. Mike, that was a nice game all around. The Wildcats came out hot. They cooled off a little bit in the second quarter, but were able to stay consistent throughout the second half and eventually end this one off nice.
I tell you, this is the first time I've seen them play this year, and I was really impressed. They have a nice combination of players. They have some shooters from outside, some great rebounding, some great defense, and overall very unselfish, very willing to share the basketball, and that is what makes fun basketball to watch.
So that is going to do it here again from the gymnasium inside of Neuqua Valley High School. Your final score, the Neuqua Valley Wildcats 51, the Glenbard East Rams 41. The Wildcats win by 10 here. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to Neuqua Media on YouTube, neuquatv.org as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Again, huge thank you to my special co-commentator, Mr. Mike O'Toole, for joining us. It was a pleasure having you today.
It was great being here, Dom. I really enjoyed it.
So for our entire crew, for Mike O'Toole, I've been Dominic Liacani. Special thank you again to Sarah Marston for manning the camera, and a huge special thank you to Miss Lisa Trout as well. Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. We appreciate it so long, and be sure to tune in all throughout the start of next week where we've got boys, girls, and boys here on Neuqua Media. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a great one.